to say? Will it come to a point that one day America's urban cities will no longer have no majority race, no definite language, and no definite culture? Has anyone even considered the consequence of generations of families that giving birth to children at 14, with people becoming grandparents in their early 30s? Does anyone have any sort of guess as to what led society down such a rotting cesspool where basketball players and football players make millions a year but can't read or write, or where people in welfare can go on the meat market at first of the month and buy filet mignon and prime rib for themselves and their 17 children? Well, I can barely afford a couple of fucking hamburger patties. People worry about possibly dying in a nuclear holocaust 20 years from now, but I worry about being stabbed to death in the parking lot of the mall tomorrow by some guy who wants to steal my wallet and the $6 I might have in there at a given time. Why does the city continue to build beautiful Section 8 housings which might be destroyed in less than a year? Well, I can't afford the $700 a month to rent a two-room apartment. What happened to that first? The hard-living purple and the council to work even harder to make ends meet? Well, the idiots who are even capable of tying their own shoes sit at home and watch Mario all afternoon? I don't know.